Alright, welcome back to Roguetech, and welcome back to Challenge Run from the Ashes. So, yes, this is very much from the Ashes. I was running the poll, and yeah, for about a week I ran the poll to see what you all would like for me to do, specifically with the wipe we had last time, and the effectively end of the run that was going to be happening. And 20% wanted to revert before I accepted the defend system. So cool. The lowest response was actually to just make the combat easier. But there was a significant, I think it was like 30% or so, that we just wanted to see more run and weren't so worried about the challenge. But I am going to go ahead and show this really cool thing. Apparently, you can actually just go into the settings now, go to difficulty, and just change anything except for the parts for mech assembly. So we're going to drop the sell price down to 5%, but we're going to increase the salvage and contract payment to generous. And we can always change this later. But I think that change alone will make it so that this is now viable, or more viable. The other change I'm going to be doing is we're going to hold off on dropping on double skull rating or double lance rating until things get more clear. Because it has been very apparent that they made at least the early game far more challenging than it used to be. We're still going to be keeping the same mech bay, so it's still going to take us over a month and a lot of C-bills to get this dervish up and running. So that should still maintain a lot of the economic challenge, just without it being quite so claustrophobic. Because now we can actually take missions and actually get paid, instead of just losing money every time we drop. So this change makes the economics viable, I think. And what we're going to do to offset the not dropping at double lance rating anymore, first of all, I do still have support lances enabled. I have it on easy, but I still have them enabled. So there's always a chance if we're dropping on anything at lance rating, which I'm never going to go above the lance rating, or I'm never going to bring a lance rating above the difficulty of the mission. But if we're dropping at the difficulty of the mission, there's always a chance for another full lance to be there, which potentially will also make things very tense. We're still going to be keeping the scrapping mechs that go down, no ejecting, and firing Mechwarriors that eject. So it should still be very much a tense, challenging run. And yeah, there were some changes that just make the early game much, much more difficult by baseline. Like the flanking bonuses. You can no longer get increased accuracy by shooting somebody from the side or from behind. All it does is it'll negate the cover bonuses. So if they're in the water, if they're in forests, or if they're braced, then hitting them from behind and possibly from the side based on the patch notes that I finally read because I just kind of had to. I want to make sure I'm giving you guys actual information instead of just assumptions. So we'll look at the specifics of that when we drop on the mission. But since we reverted to the end of the last episode, before the wipe, we're going to go ahead and do this whole dervish repair thing again. So, dropping the Pharaoh stealth... right. LK ammo, drop that ammo. Pharaoh stealth, AR-12. And then repair, and I think it was 13 days? Something like that. We'll go ahead and do that, and then I think 13 days is what we're shooting for. So shift to go one at a time. There we go. Boom. It's still 300,000 C-bills to not even get it up and running. So the economic challenge is still going to very much be present. But that should be, and it's 12, 13, yeah. So in 13 days, all of our work orders will be done, and we will be able to drop on a mission and see if I'm planning on probably dropping on a battle. Hello? Trivia night. Playing cards. Or no, playing trivia. Huh. I don't know what's going on, so I'm just gonna play for fun. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what that event was on about, but regardless, work orders are done. Let's see if dropping on a battle is viable now. Yeah, I do have the salvage. Yeah, I do have the salvage to generous. So the fact that this is 313 on generous means that it's actually a harder than normal battle. I don't know if that would be a very good test. Let's go with ambush convoy. So we know we have a 1.5. We could also go 521, but then we only have 150,000 C-bills, which doesn't quite get us the financial report, I don't think. I mean, it's not a massive payout per tick. So I'm confident that going from 313 to 417, we can probably find one priority pick that will make up the 90,000 we're losing. Probably. And yeah, we're not dropping the Dervish. We're dropping the Yellow Jacket, Wasp Bennett, and that's the team we're dropping. So now we've got a 1.5 ambush convoy, 1.5 lance. We'll see if this is still as tight. Alright, so we're going in this with the understanding that we're testing to see if it's viable to actually do battles. That's the main test. And what that means is we're going to try to fight and destroy everything as if it was a battle where we'd have to. So, we have the convoy trying to get to the denial zone. We have the intercept point set for that. But they're going to come down this road. So we can either drop behind them and run after them, or we can drop in front of them. It doesn't really look like there's a flanking option available. So either in front or behind. I guess we'll go in front then. Yep. Cool. Alrighty. So we're going to see how this goes.
Our target is within sensor range.
I do not see them anywhere. In fact, I don't see anything anywhere. Enemy turn, so... I mean, it is the reposition round. Apparently, if I see that dots, there's a key I'm supposed to be able to push. I thought it was alt that somebody said in the comments. That doesn't seem to be working. Nope, nothing seems to be working. Oh, well.
Confirmed.
Oh, hello. Found the convoy. And its escorts. Fun.
Good to go.
Okay, there we go, that's fixed. Or was that actually just how far the... Maybe it was just how far the net could go. I don't know. I may be a bit tired today. That's fine. I kinda want to go high ground, but at the same time, not much high ground to go. Alright. Cool. So they also have a Wasp. Although our Wasp is a pilot. I know what's going on. So, we'll have to see if attacking from the side also ignores cover, or if it's just back attacks. But, yeah, now that we know hit chance is going to just... Hit chance is going to be consistent, no matter what we're shooting at from what angle. And elevation also apparently isn't that big of a factor anymore. So, our Yellow Jacket, that's why it exploded so easily last episode.
Yep.
The VTOLs do not enjoy nearly as much protection from elevation that they used to. I mean, the heavy tracked APC is a viable first target. It is the front convoy unit.
Heading out.
So yeah, we'll start on that.
Primary target is taking damage.
Tagged, so at least there's that. Wasp flying back or running back and shooting our flyer with no luck.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Bushwhacker. Don't really want to line up for stray shots. That's a good hit chance. Move up behind the rock. The handheld rack were within minimum range, which is why the hit chance is so garbage. Same with the LRMs. If we'll switch to SRMs, much better. Yeah, size delta, weapon accuracy +1. So the ML. I don't know why we have the weapon accuracy +1. But yeah, there's no bonus for shooting in the side anymore. That's gonna make things difficult, but it's fine.
Primary target
I'm glad I rolled up right on top of them, because it meant that there was less hexes the missiles were traveling through, so the AMS couldn't as easily intercept. But yeah, we'll see if the VTOL still has the +1 accuracy. Ooh, lots of lasers. Hello, Disco Tank. Ah, Cloudbuster. Yep, those things have some weapon systems. Alright, Willed APC. Oh. Miss. Beautiful. That's a Thunderbolt.
Let's do this.
Alright, so I am going to, I think, fire head on. Nah, it's better to flank. Just less armor. Potentially better hit chance too. 44%. Just for weapon range. Sure.
Coordinates received.
So, flak, I want to leave. I want to use standard. Do regular damage to the vehicle. Direct hit to the side will kill.
Target
Warning. Enemy
It's
reinforcements
like that.
detected.
You've got hostile contacts.
Alright,
inbound.
reinforcements incoming. That's fine. Like I said, we're going to treat this as a battle, so we're going to kill everything here.
What can I do for you?
And, yeah. We'll see if it's anywhere near as tense as the battle we were doing. So we got the Scorpion or the Cloudbuster. The Cloudbuster, I think, had 3 large lasers, or maybe chem lasers, I don't know. But the Scorpion just has a missile weapon, which is generally less reliable now. We're gonna fall back with the Bushwhacker. Take a little bit of high ground. Spin up the rack. And we have the size delta penalty for it being smaller than us, but we do not have elevation bonus. So we are not high enough off of the ground for it to give us a bonus against them. I'm going to stick to LRMs. Am I? Yeah. I only have 4 shots left with the SRM, so...
Tell me what to shoot.
Well... That was not successful. That's fine.
Yeah?
We have a mech, a mech, a mech, and a mech. So those reinforcements are problematic, dangerous, fun. Alright. I mean, 6 in cover. Sure.
Got it.
I'm going to try to hit the Cloudbuster. It's going to survive longer. So having the higher hit chance on it is definitely preferable. Alright. Reinforcement, firing a single large laser, missing the yellow jacket. Yeah, I am much more worried about this low armor VTOL, knowing that it's only getting a effectively one defense from being a flying unit, no matter how high off the ground it is much less reliable defense. So it's probably going to go down.
Ha! Send me a real opponent!
Pretty much any time. To that end, I'm probably going to try to replace the light AC-20 with an AC-20. Save the light AC-20 for an actual mech. Ow. Ow. Oh, mine's high. It's okay, we'll jump out of the mines.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Yellow Jacket. He's going to have an amazing hit chance against the Cloudbuster. If we hit from behind, it still doesn't kill. Unless we go with our missiles as well. I mean... .74, 74, 34. So the closer we are, the less our wing-mounted missiles work. The less effective they are, is what I'm trying to say. Well, it's only a 49% to hit the Scorpion, which only kills if we hit the side or the back. Cloudbuster, we only kill if we hit back, basically. Alright. You know what? They're not getting a hit chance bonus against my back either, so might as well. We're gonna go AC-20 first. Hopefully punch a big hole, and if it doesn't kill, the missiles will finish. Just like that. I probably didn't need to go all in, but every single time we get shot at, there's a chance that our VTOL goes down, so we might as well use the wing-mounted missiles while we could. So there's one more convoy unit, and then we kill the 2 lances that are left. It's interesting that
I'm being flanked.
the difference between a 1.5 difficulty battle and I think it was 2.5 difficulty battle is so intense.
Yep.
Such an extreme change from arguably minimal difference. Unless battles just roll completely different units, then
Roger.
unless battles roll completely different units than escort or ambush convoys, which is entirely possible.
Attacking from position.
Oof. Whiffed everything. Well. But I'm sure by the end of this mission we're gonna have taken some serious damage. I I'm actually going to reserve to drop my stability damage before I jump out of the minefield. Later activation next
Standing
round,
by.
I think is worth. I think it's worth the risk.
Move order received.
And nope.
Method inbound, Commander.
All right.
I'll meet you at the LZ.
So now we're gonna clean out the 2 lances of reinforcements, and we're gonna see how damaging
Minor damage, Commander.
Fighting.
Nothing to see here.
effectively a battle against a lance of vehicles and 2 lances of enemies is. If we're on the same difficulty as... Yeah, it's looking like the Yellow Jacket
was a
might
big
go
hit.
down if I don't get
Big
out
hit.
soon. And once the Yellow Jacket's gone, I'm sure they'll start focusing the mechs, even though they're stealth mechs.
Ugh.
Ooh,
I'm hit.
head hit already.
Ah. Ugh.
Alright, hang in there, Sarge. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see.
Waiting for orders.
Like I said, I'm gonna jump somewhere. Jump into cover. Maybe. That trebuchet is scary. And I think if I don't jump as far... Well, if I don't jump as far, I might not jump out of the minefield completely, so I probably should. Ultralight rotary rifle is what he's firing. Alright. That's a locust. It would be obstructed, though. Unless I don't jump into cover, which is also fine.
I leap. I soar.
Alright, jumping. Got an Oz Scout, Chameleon. Ooh. And a Commando Quick Cell. I also got some heat going on, which is cool. Coolant Flush is active. But I think I should still be good if I drop the rack. I switch to SRMs. Slight overheat going on. I could also just brace. Yeah, I should probably brace. Alright.
Enemy flanking.
So I dropped the stability from jumping, but just because I didn't have the hit chance or the heat for it.
Receiving you.
And at least now our rack will be ready to fire again. Yellow Jacket just about gone on the back and the right, so I want to kind of keep our enemies to that side. 29%, 31%, 1%, 34% if I go there. I think actually, I think most of them are running pretty light weapons, or like short-range weapons. So I should probably just keep my distance, even if my hit chance suffers. Probably.
Target. Mech destroyed.
There's still always the chance that it lands. When you're dealing with AC-20s, which is the only kind of autocannon that didn't get nerfed this
Light
save
damage,
break.
Commander.
Which still confuses me. But it's fine. I am never going to fault the modders for doing whatever they want. We're just along for the ride anyway. And it has been a heck of a fun ride so far. So, we trust.
I'm here.
We trust, or we go and play the ETA. The Nat with the injury. I mean, landing the tag on the Locust would be nice. Killing the Chameleon sooner than later would also be nice. I don't know whether I should be terrified of the Commando or not. And then this Oss Scout, I don't know what he's doing over there. So... I think... I'll try to attack the Chameleon. If I'm able to land the tag, then finishing the Chameleon
Okay, I'm on it.
will become the priority. And since I didn't hit the tag, then trying to hit the lighter mechs with Bushwhacker will be... Okay, something just happened to the Locust. I don't know what, but maybe a weapon unjammed or something. No clue. Trebuchet. That's terrifying. The Yellow Jacket needs to get out of here.
I'm getting blown apart out here.
Cool. Yeah, Yellow Jacket needs to just run. Ow.
I hate these guys.
Alright, so that's some rockets that this SRM, or that the
Good to go.
Cell has. Had. Whatever. I mean, I've got the Oss Scout here with a medium laser behind me. I don't really care. I've got the Locust with a medium laser and machine guns. I don't really care.
Waiting for orders.
I wonder if it's actually the right play. So I could jump back. I could also just move and start unloading into the Chameleon. Yeah.
Don't need to tell me twice.
The Chameleon has enough armaments for me to really worry about him. Yeah. That. Just that.
Special delivery.
Let's do this.
Far less than I had hoped. Ooh, camera. And I'm going to swing wide and around. So the odds of the hits going
out.
to the right side are minimized. And Trebuchet, the missiles are usually on the left arm. The most potent missiles are usually on the left arm. So if I can take its left arm off, then I will be much happier.
Confirm. Negative damage.
That's a miss. That's unfortunate. Okay. Chameleon running forward. Alright, so I don't know if they just had really bad sensor rolls and have no idea where we went, or if those two units just decided to not do anything for some other reason.
Standing by.
Okay. I think we go into the back of the Chameleon. He braced, so it's actually worth doing, but also he has less armor. Or do we actually focus the Commando? I would like to keep the Gnat in motion, so yeah, we're going to get the 8 evasion,
Position confirmed.
get the 8 evasion, try to tag the Chameleon. Or actually, Could try to attack the trap, but nah. Chameleon, tagged, beautiful. That will make that much easier.
I'm being flanked.
Commando, scary.
Oh, they don't like me at all.
That is, despite the fact that it's a quick sell commando, it is still very dangerous. Arguably more dangerous than most stock commandos. Some quick sell stuff is very concerning.
You got nothing, you hear me?
Alright. Firing past a gnat, but he is tagged, so my hit chance should be pretty golden. Okay, I'm actually going to fire just LRMs. Keeps our heat down. Our heat's nominal, so this will start the coolant flush. And we're going to try our best to tear him apart, and if we don't manage to, hopefully one of the missiles hits at least. To reduce his chance to shoot our stealth mechs. Alright, looks like we damaged the leg.
Critical hit.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Ow.
This doesn't inspire confidence.
As I was saying, that VTOL was not long for this world.
Good to go.
Alright. Hopefully we didn't lose the light AC-20. But if we did, oh well. It happens. Okay, so I can either charge somebody with melee, or... yeah, I'm gonna give the rack to
Moving to position.
cooldown turn. Actually, then again. And we still got 22.5. Spin it down enough. 20 if we go half. So we're gonna go half. Cool. And we are going to go all in, I think. We'll use next round as a cooldown turn.
Targeting enemy 6.
Yeah. Small laser destroyed. But he is unsteady, and I believe
Critical
our
hit,
gnat goes
Commander.
before him. Yes. So now it's just a question of, do we want to get the gnat somewhere
Aye, aye.
safe, or do we want to strike him in the back with minimal mobility? Ah, right. Waypoints. I wonder if they ever re-enabled waypoints. They did. Okay. Alright. This is amazing. So. By holding on shift, I can set waypoints. Wait. Yeah, there we go. So I can get my 8 evasion and then still shoot the chameleon in the back.
Confirmed.
Alright. Beautiful. Very nice.
Aye, aye. Engaging target. Scored a critical hit.
Tagged him again. Stressed. Got his back open.
Hey, we're getting outflanked.
I see you also are a backstabber. When given the opportunity. That's fine. So now it's just a matter of, does our stealth protect us enough to keep from losing the gnat or the bushwhacker while taking down... Uh-oh. That's a charge. Oh boy. That's a charge that landed, and he moved really far.
Minor damage, Commander.
Or was that a kick? Hold on. He was able to just move that far and then kick? Huh. I mean, I'm not complaining. I am very happy that wasn't a charge. Or at least doesn't seem to have been a charge. getting knocked unsteady is, you know, a nuisance, but definitely better than just the damage everywhere. Or maybe it was a charge, and it's just that the Locust is so light. Maybe. So I don't think a kick will knock you unsteady just from landing.
Commander?
I don't know. Alright, so this is going to be our cooldown turn. But hopefully it's also finishing off the Chameleon. So we're gonna get under the blue line by saving our missiles. Everything else, we're gonna go all in.
Got it.
Well,
That's a critical hit.
we did take down a small laser and a large laser, and he is panicked now, so that's good. Bushwhacker is still getting harassed pretty well.
I'm taking a pounding, Commander.
Okay. Wasp doing a bunch of nothing.
I'm here.
Good to see. We're gonna once again choose our path.
Standing by.
I was gonna say once again choose our path with shift, but now it's not working? Huh. Alright.
Let's move.
Say la vie. I do wish I had actually clicked a little bit closer because, yeah. Just got into the next range bracket, so our small lasers got a terrible hit chance compared to what they were showing before I clicked. That's what one hex matters. Scout with his medium laser, generally being annoying. Alright. Chameleon is running. Fair enough. Chem laser APC. Commando, probably the scariest thing in
They're
this
coming around the side.
part of the battlefield. That trebuchet is definitely the scariest thing left. Now luckily the pirate LRMs are unreliable,
Armor's holding. Waiting for orders.
but yeah, it can be very scary. I want to try to kill the Chameleon, but I'd have to get into his back again. Bushwhacker. The rack is jammed. Could also just like jump for crazy evasion. Jump and brace. Potentially. Nah. Moving for 4 is fine. Also, there's a pretty good chance of stray shots here, so I'll focus fire the commando. Hopefully land enough to give him something to worry about.
Firing on target.
Alright. Destroyed a heat sink.
Critical hit.
Aye, aye.
Alright. We cannot get 8 cover and backstrike, but we can get 8 and backstrike.
Confirmed.
It brings us closer to the Treb, but could be worse. Oh wow, that's
Here we go.
awful hit chance. Alright,
Damn it, I missed.
cool. So, Locust is also going to be backstriking us, which is actually getting dangerous.
Yikes.
It's getting
That hit
very,
hard.
very dangerous. So we are still running that XL engine, and if our Bushwhacker goes down, we're going to have problems. So yeah, I'm confident that the baseline difficulty of Roguetech has just increased to the point that double lance rating is just not viable. Maybe late game, eventually, once you're like running tricked out stuff, but if you're just running stuff that you got, definitely not. At least not long term. Without having massive repair costs after every mission. And I think it's more interesting to, for me personally, to keep the if the mech goes down I scrap it rule, rather than try to keep the double difficulty and just only ever run like half a lance. Because I'm very confident that the value assessment
Commander?
has changed in some way or to some degree, even if it is just by virtue of the different systems having different valuation. Yes, we're open in the back. I don't want to get backstruck. You jump and brace. In cover.
Got it.
And I'm going to. Alright. Jump. Brace. So that's 20% damage reduction. The cover and guarded now each give 10% instead of 20% like they used to. So cover is significantly less powerful. Alright. At least they're hitting me in the front now where I still have armor. Or I'm not open.
Whoa! Easy on the armor, buddy.
I'm here.
It's very strange that I suddenly cannot use
Aye, aye.
waypoints. I was able to do it exactly one time. Oh. Alright. Ah, maybe it's because I had sprinting selected on accident. Because I know you could only do it whenever you were moving before. Weird. So if I click frantically enough, then eventually maybe it's just you can only set a waypoint within like a certain number of hexes and then finish your movement in some
Roger.
way. I don't know. We'll experiment more with it as time goes and see what we can figure out. Please die.
I'm taking the shot.
I mean, he's panicked, so at least there's that. And the Treb is not firing its LRM. I don't know if it
Losing
jammed
lots of armor.
or if they just ran out of ammo.
Enemy flanking.
Ow. That's a gnat that's opened. That's
Armor
scary.
Internal damage.
Hopefully it's just the arm or something. Alright. My conclusion is that yes, dropping at lance rating is dangerous enough. For now, at least.
Standing by.
Alright. Calculating. Alright, it does seem to be a limit to how far away you can start the advanced maneuver. So, I'm starting here. It's too far. There we go. Okay. So they have returned waypoints, which is probably not news to most of you. But, in case you didn't know, waypoints. If you're walking, and you're within a certain distance, you can shift-click to set a
my way.
waypoint and path around in a more complicated way. And hopefully, finally, no? Still no.
I'm being flanked.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Sarge wounded, still hanging in there. Back of their Excel
Waiting for
engine
orders.
NAT opened. Alright, so
Good to go.
this gives me cover, gives me better hit chance, better range bracket with the Rack 2, gets me out of the electronic warfare of the Commando. Pretty sure it's the Commando that has the electronic warfare. I mean, genuinely, he has a combat shield on his left. I think backstriking is the way to kill this trebuchet. Oh, he also has an IFF jammer. I definitely don't want to kill him from the right. From the back, there's a chance that I'll still be on the battlefield. Locust. Oscar. That should trigger on the integrated TSM and the Piratical. I'm going to go Vigilance. Extra damage reduction. It's nice. Pretty sure that still gives us guarded, right? Yes. So now we've got the 20% damage reduction still. Shoot the Oz Scout. I mean, all it takes is one hit from the rack to actually open him. So no, I will go all in.
Affirmative.
And that's all I managed to accomplish, opening him. Alright, fair enough. Locust, leave me alone. Alright. Nat is still getting bullied. That's fine. As long as nobody lands a hit on its back. Kim laser APC in the back. Oof. Yeah.
Took
Less
a
than
heavy
good.
hit there.
Wasp.
Enemy flanking.
Ow. You okay, Sarge?
Reporting internal damage.
Yeah, you're okay. Everything's fine. You'll be fine. Uh-oh. Well, that's Sarge going down.
Damn it. I got an armor breach.
That's
I
not
lost
Sarge
a
going
weapon.
down? Wait, really?
Commander?
You know, that's so dangerous. Sarge just needs to run. I can only kick the wheeled APC, but I think that's valuable. The TSM's active. So it should do, yeah, 83 damage if it lands, 57% chance. I'll still have 3 evasion. It will not fire the rack in part because minimum range. It's going to have no hit chance. Switch that to SRMs and go.
On my way.
If this lands, that helps. It did not. Our bushwhacker is now unsteady.
That would be a miss.
Well,
SRMs are gone.
alright. I think we can confidently say that it is still incredibly dangerous to drop at Lance rating.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, the modders have actually been doing a great job of increasing the default challenge of Roguetech. That's cool. Now then, right leg is busted. I am unsteady, so I can't sprint. My stealth is busted. So... put my back where it hopefully can't get struck. And continue trying to take something down.
Roger.
Hey, okay. We finally killed the chameleon. Not by killing him, but just by panicking him out. Okay. The vehicle did not move. That's cool. Trebuchet going all in on the unstable bushwhacker. You know, I think we've done enough science. I think we can confirm
Good to go.
that, yeah, I think we can confirm
Waiting for orders.
this will still be a challenge run, even if we're dropping at or below Lance rating. That trebuchet is scary. Commando is out of its bolt-on rockets. SRM is whatever.
Commander?
Yeah, I think this is the point where we just try to get out. Experiment successful. I guess I could just jump to the high ground, where they definitely can't backstrike me. Sure.
Affirmative.
So... yeah. I'm just gonna go with whatever I have the highest hit chance on. 35s, 50s, 40s. Hello, All-Scout. Please die.
Got it.
Okay. Locust. Running. Shooting at the gnat. Expected. We're just gonna try to save Sarge
Standing
and
by.
what's left of the gnat. So this All-Scout is open on the arm and in the back. I'm gonna try to tag him.
I have the advantage.
Hey, I tagged him. Nice. And he runs. Fires on the bushwhacker. Structure exposed. Oh dear. In the front? Oh, in the arm. Yeah. So, yes, we are still very much in danger of dropping at lance rating. Good to know. Ooh. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Alright.
Armor breach! Internal damage!
I'm here.
Sarge, get into the evac point.
Going full throttle.
Sure.
Aye aye. Engaging target.
That's fine. And do they manage to blow parts off of my bushwhacker before I can get to it? That's the real question now. So, yeah, battles are still going to be very challenging. Repairs are still going to be very costly. But we don't have to drop at double lance rating when it's this challenging to just drop at regular. Now, if it starts getting easier, if at any point the run starts getting boring and it becomes expected that we will win, I will certainly change
Right,
what
Commander.
I'm doing. But for now, let's get gone. Alright.
Mission successful.
Okay. Stuck around more than I had to, but we got paid. We lost our yellow jacket, but we only lost one of the wing-mounted quad missiles as far as the components go. And Wasp didn't die. Nice. We got 2 injured Mechwarriors. We got opened on everything, and we weren't even able to kill everything before we had to go. Lost the stealth armor in the Nat, so that's a thing that happened. Can't take the Chameleon yet. We have only salvaged and run a single light mech. We can take the cargo truck. I mean, it has all its stuff. Ultralight rotary rifle, 30 damage. Spins up to 60 damage. It'll probably be more valuable with its low armor. Nah. Let's see, is there anything that we can actually build? Heavy tracked APC. And it is also my understanding that if you build anything from parts, it is just completely busted with nothing inside of it anymore. Which I'm pretty sure is how it was whenever I last played as well. Wait, can I build a Cloudbuster? I mean, that's armor. But I would have to priority pick 4... Wait, do I have... No. I do not have a part already, so I'd have to priority pick 4 out of the 5 and get 1 by chance. I might as well bust this up. I can't take any of the medium mech parts. I could take some large Kim lasers. 40 damage, damage variation, max range 600. Uses Kim large ammo. Let's take some LRMs. Take the Endo. There is also LRM incendiary ammo. But Endo would probably actually be a really good pickup here. Give us more tonnage to work with on our build that we're working on. Should I include vehicles as far as the light, medium, heavy, whatnot? I didn't think about that. I feel like a medium vehicle is not as powerful as a medium mech. There is engine heat sinks +2. I don't think we have any engines that can actually use that yet. That's just 20,000 if we get it. Yep. I think I'm going to go for the Cloudbuster. Cargo truck, chameleon parts, Cloudbuster, Cloudbuster. We did not get the 5th piece. Well, and then there were 3. We did get Pharaoh, though. Alright. Yeah, I know Darius. Mech Bay. Vehicle bays. Stop work. Scrap. Cool. So we have 4 days. The Nat we're gonna refit. Because we need to pay for the financial report, and its stealth is busted. Since its stealth is busted, we're going to take the Guardian ECM off of it. I have plans for that. We could also just drop and sell the XL engine. Like, how much weight is that actually saving? So we got 2.5 tons. If we drop the XL, 6. Yeah. Losing the Guardian ECM and the small laser means we don't need to use the XL anymore. So I can actually sell the XL to make the financial report. And we're gonna up armor like crazy. Then, with it up armored, we can drop small lasers and it can be just a tag. Is that worth it? It'll have much worse defense without the Guardian ECM. Which means if we drop the Guardian ECM, the engine XL is just a matter of time before it explodes. Drop some of the armor. Or actually, we just picked up Pharaoh. Boom. We could actually still drop some of the armor. Something like that. And that. Honestly, drop head armor too. And then one off each side, and then we can put one of the small lasers back. We can actually put the small laser in the head. It doesn't have a lower anyway, so yeah, arm-mounted laser isn't actually going to do anything. So there we go. That is a tag. It's a tag that runs around and tries to tag things. I would definitely much rather risk the Pharaoh than the XL engine, in part because the XL engine, well, it's much more valuable. We could just sell that and pay for the financial report. But it has, I mean, that's the thing, is how much has the stealth armor really been protecting it? Harder to hit by 2 at medium, 2 at long, and 3 at extreme ranges. Which actually means that I'm supposed to be using a long-range build with stealth. I knew that. I knew that. Why haven't I been doing that? Well, this is our new Nat. That's all we really need from it anyway. Pharaoh's pretty cheap and easy to come by, so if we lose it, so what? Yeah. Yep. Yep. Alright. Store. Selling. XL engine. 125,000. Right. I dropped it to 5%. That doesn't just pay for our... Well. Very well, then. Oh, hey, we have a 300 core. We could have used the engine heat sinks +2. Well, I mean, probably not yet. What else? Yeah, there's not really much else. There is not much else. So if I sell the XL engine... I honestly wouldn't have stuck around so long. So... You know what? This episode was for science. We have done our science. I'm gonna call that good. And we're gonna go back again. Promise that's the last time. And then from now until the end of whatever happens. Honest man run with these rules. I'm confident that it works. And yeah. Obviously hadn't I would have chosen more money as a payout if I had remembered that I had dropped the... I should have also just... Yeah. I shouldn't record when I'm so tired. I wonder, just for science, again, for science. If I do that, and I back out, and I go to settings, difficulty... and I change the shop selling value back up to 18. Or I think it was 13. I don't know what it was at. Does that just automatically update the store so that I can then... cheat? It does. No. No. I'm gonna mulligan that mission. So yeah. Appreciate you sticking with me to this point, and I'll probably explain it all next episode. But for now, that's been your episode of Roguetech for the day. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a good one.